What would happen if on one space we concentrate infinite possibilities? And what if this would happen in a human-scale adapted space? From these two questions this project is born. Starting from a module adapted to a human scale, and by joining together these, according to the use requirements, it leads to a monumental scale equipment, a city icon. The implantation area of this project, located on the river's north bank and fastened to the settings of a new urban plan, it stands out for a series of aspects, both positive and negative. At the present time, on the small holding of intervention, it is located the maritime border route, 7 meters high because of its role as a dike, which acts as a barrier between people and the river and prevents any kind of relationship with the landscape. To counteract this situation, the first thing is to divert the traffic of the area through an underground tunnel, and softening the ground with the use of hills, which are formed with part of the land taken from the meander, facilitating access to the upper levels and the integration of our volume. Resting part of the program on the ground, we give rise to different public spaces that internally order our pavilion, generating cores. The piece of the parking stands out for its organizing role. Located under the square, it will help us create a stepped, and thus different exposure levels. Placing the remaining program at higher levels, we covered these spaces and linked volumes, resulting routes that introduce you with rhythm into different atmospheres. These spaces are arranged according its internal use, reserving the semi-buried areas for sports activities and museum, because they require larger dimensions and a better control of light. And placing administrative, convention and rest and leisure areas at higher heights, more open and related with the landscape. All this is organized around several courtyards and a great central square, characteristic place of our project, which works as a big distributor, multi-function space and extension of other rooms, and at the same time as a transition area between outside and inside. It also stands out the piece of the auditorium, both its size and its role in the project. It isn't a conventional auditorium, it can be adapted to the different functions that will be carried out there by a mechanism on its soil, that allows different structuring options. At the same time, the auditorium can be opened to the inner square and outwards, substantially broadening its dimensions. The building envelope is designed as a double skin, that helps regulate the incidence of sunlight, occupying an important place in the thermal regulation. This is supported by a heating system based on geothermal energy and which operates independently in different areas of use, acting only in the active areas at each time. It also has a recovery system and reuse of water, for the maintenance of the environment and own use of equipment. These qualities added to the building design, which has indoor and outdoor public spaces, contributes that it can be used adequately and comfortably during the different seasons. These outdoor public spaces are articulated along the different obtained heights, resulting in a number of circulations that link our proposal with the rounds of different outer infrastructures, creating a direct connection to the existing city. In turn, some volumes are dumped into the adjacent, lower, creating a perfect space for outdoor events. All this results in a volume where the different uses are integrated with the landscape, adaptable to different needs and that can expand or change their activity over time, following the rhythm of the city.